What you guys, got another one of these shady websites here for you. This one claims to boost your Wi-Fi speed to the max. As you can see here, it says tiny device that fixes slow Wi-Fi and exposes greedy internet companies. Everyone should have this. And this is said by James Jefferson, and that same image there was the one I used or showed you in the Bitcoin one, which was another shady website. And again, when you do a search for good old James Jefferson, there he is. He's just a stock image. So James really isn't that person at all. He's just a model. So James Jefferson isn't a real person. They've just used a stock image, given him a name, and basically writ out an article saying how good this item is, when really it's all fake. So that is the scam part there. It's a bit of a fake advertisement, which isn't very good, because obviously you want genuine feedback from genuine people, and that way you know you're not getting ripped off. And if you look at the image as well, you can see they photoshopped the image there by looking at the speed. If you look at the grayed out area, it's just changed the color of it. So if you look here, you can see it is the same image. They've just photoshopped it. That's all they've done. So it's fake, and that means it's a scam. When you start making false claims on the internet with fake articles or fake feedback from customers, then that becomes a scam. And this super booster here will not make your speed any faster than the package that you've purchased from your ISP. So when they say that this has thousands of people in the United States are getting super fast home internet for cheap, you'll only ever get the speed that you're paying for. So bear that in mind. If you've got 30 down, you're only ever going to get 30 down. Now, if you're only getting 5 down because of the poor Wi-Fi connection, then having a booster will get you to your goal if it works properly and you use it correctly. So that is part of the truth there when you try to get a better connection. And there's loads of variables to take into account, like the size of the house, what type of house, how many walls you're going through, and you might need more than one of these to get the maximum up and down of your Wi-Fi connection speed. So bear that in mind before you buy these extenders. Again, it says it's most likely because your ISP service provider gave you a weak router that is slowing down your internet speed. Now that is not 100% false, because sometimes when you buy an internet package with a certain type of company, the router may be a little bit weak, and the Wi-Fi built into that router might not be the best out there. And it says, thanks to our ex-engineer of one of our largest internet providers in the United States, we can now enjoy faster internet for cheap. Well, I mean, it's just a Wi-Fi repeater. That's all that is. It's nothing special. So you can see here, this is your router and this is your coverage on your Wi-Fi, which is true. Sometimes you don't get really strong signals. But with the repeater, what it's going to do, it's going to connect up to your Wi-Fi router and then boost your signal. And I can tell you right now, that is not going to give you a whole coverage of your house with that one. Super booster Wi-Fi repeater, it's not going to do that. You might have to have a few of those in there to make that work like that. If you've got a small house, maybe that's a doll's house or something like that, then that's going to work in, because it's definitely not going to be in a large house, that's for sure. So reading a word in here, it says Super Boost is essentially a cutting-edge Wi-Fi routers and powerful amplifier all in one tiny box. It works by receiving your existing Wi-Fi signal, boosting it, and then transmitting the super amplified Wi-Fi through anything: concrete walls, multiple floors, and steel beam. No problem. Well, I don't think it's going to be going through multiple floors that easy, and steel beams, or even concrete walls. It will start to deaden the strength of the signal that's going through. They're making it sound like it's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, it's not going to cut through multiple floors. You're going to end up with a very dampened and weakened signal by the time it gets through multiple floors of concrete to the other end. It's going to end up with dead spots, and that's what it is. You may need to have to use more than one of these to keep daisy chaining them and making the strength even stronger in those hard to reach areas of the home, especially if it's a large home. So how much can you expect to pay on this website? We're only asking for $49, but it is way too much for a cheap plastic extender, which is worth probably about $5. It was $99.99. It was never ever worth that much. And they'll also try and convince you by giving you customer reviews here. You can see this one here that says, "This thing has made my life so much better. I'm finally getting fast internet, no more dead spots." Now that's from a person there that has just been made up. As they'll explain to you a little bit later on in the video, you'll see that these are just fake reviews, which makes it a scam. You can see here my internet connection is so much faster. It's perfect for gaming and streaming. Everyone in the house is happy we brought it. Well, you're not going to be gaming on this, I can tell you that right now, and that's for sure. You might get a bit of streaming but not gaming. And there's another one right here. This is the best invention I've ever bought. I've even have one in my shed, so I have Wi-Fi when I'm working on my car. So you can see they're trying to convince you that this is a must-have item. And moving on down to the bottom, you can see here advertising disclosure. This website and the products and services referred to on this site are advertising marketplaces. This website is an advertisement and not a news publication. Any photographs or persons used on this site are models. The owner of this site and the products and services referred to on this site are only providers of service which consumers can obtain and compare. So basically all what we were just reading there is all made up and it's not real. They are just models and they're just photograph stock images that they're using. It tells you all about that on this site, which is pretty shocking really. It's a bit of a scam really. So moving on here, this is the next bit. You'll have this guy doing his sales pitch, and of course they'll have these little pop-ups here telling you all these people are buying it as you speak, and that is the scammy side of it. It makes you look, oh, good old Trevor, he's bought one, and he'll be getting better internet speeds. And again, you'll see another one here popping up, and this is what they're trying to do, okay, to try and make you feel that you're missing out. And I'm not playing a video, but you can go through and look at all of this stuff, and it doesn't tell you any specs whatsoever, just wants you to buy it. So you can order it here, $49.99. You can order it for one of them, and then you can get two of them here, and so on. And it's PayPal. Now they're probably ordering these from China, or they're probably coming from China. And you can see down the bottom here, Think Tech Sales Limited, and it's based in, let's see, Hong Kong. So when you do a search for that particular term, Ultra Wi-Fi Booster, you'll see a bunch of them coming up here, and that's what I did. And I was trying to find exactly that one, which is this one, on eBay. And again, if you're getting one for £9 here, that's a lot different from $50. I can tell you that right now. So £9 compared to $50, and of course you're getting the full specs here. They're giving you the full breakdown of it here, whereas before you wasn't getting any of that on that website. And that is the scammy part, because they don't want you to know what you're getting, so you can do a search for it and then find it online cheaper. That's what they don't want to do. And when you look here on Wish, this is £11. You can get them cheaper, as you can see here. I've seen them for £9, and that means it shows you the full setup here of how to do it, and it shows you how it works. And of course you get a breakdown in the description of what you're actually buying. And this is important because obviously what you're trying to do here is find out what you're getting for your money. That website is not showing you that. So that means you're just buying something blind, and you're listening to their story to tell you that you're getting something really fantastic and super fast, when really all you're getting is a Wi-Fi extender or repeater. You're just getting that. That's all you're getting. And this is what you get in the kit. And maximum data rate is 300 Mbps, and Wi-Fi goes up to G generation, B generation, and N generation. So it's not the latest, it is N, and of course you're only getting 2.4 gigahertz. You're not getting the 5 gigahertz there, which means you're not getting the super fast speeds as well. So it's not the best. So it's only 2.4. So these are pretty old by today's standards when it comes to Wi-Fi repeaters. So let's take a look here. There's one here for £8, which is even cheaper. And again, these are just literally, this is the upgraded version, so exactly the same as what you're getting there. And for £8, when they're selling it for literally $50 dollars, which is in dollars to pounds, you're probably looking at about $9, something like that, $9 to $8 compared to British pounds, which is an absolute joke, really. And it was never ever £241 for that. That's just insane. And of course, you can get it on here as well. If you want to look on eBay, you can get them on eBay for $13.99, and that is it there. So you can see pretty much you're getting just a Wi-Fi repeater. So when you look on Amazon, somewhere like that, you can see here Netgear is £20 for a Netgear, which is branded. And of course, that's not branded at all. That's some Chinese brand or something like that, Asian brand. But this one is literally, as I said, a known, good, trusted brand. And for $39, you can get even more powerful one, which is an AC 1200, which is that one is not even that. So that is on this sort of level, £20. And there's one there at $24.99 being sold on Amazon, exactly the same thing. So when you're looking for something that's super powerful, for instance, like this one for £50, and this one is literally, as I said, the same sort of price. So what are you getting for this sort of price? So let's have a look here. So you're getting AC here, so you're getting the latest generation of network technology here, and you're also getting 1750 Mbps, whereas with the other one you was only getting 300 Mbps, which means this is even better. But it doesn't mean that you're going to get them speeds, it just boosts the signal a lot better as well. And also, if you see here, the frequency is 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. So this is a way better item, and it's a trusted company, and it's probably not going to end up, you're plugging this into your wall as well, so you do want some sort of standards and some sort of level there, rather than plugging in some sort of unknown brand into your wall and leaving it on overnight and that thing catches fire. You know, that's not a good thing. Not that I would suggest that that would catch fire, but I'm just saying, you know how it rolls. You've got to be a bit more careful. Again, here you're getting a 1 gigabit port on there. I'm not sure what you're getting on this one. Let's have a look. I don't think you'll get that, to be honest with you. Not with that cheap stuff. But again, yeah, just do your research, because this is going to be $50 out there. So you can get this for $50, and instead of getting that for $50, and this is a way better option available. So let's just change this to lowest and lowest to high here, and we'll see what we'll find. And I bet you we'll find one. There we go. So it's right there, £4.51 for that particular type of repeater there. So dirt cheap. I mean, they're not worth that much. And again, $50 compared to something like this, which is £4, which is about $5. You know, so it doesn't take much to know that that is a dodgy site, and they are definitely overpricing and misleading and ripping people off. So what I would suggest, if you have to go for something El Cheapo style, then go and get something with a name brand on it at least, and do your research. This one's only £20, and I'm pretty sure, because I've used these before and these do a pretty good job, that you can use these and get a pretty good result on these for a cheap, if you only want something that's small. But if you're talking about a massive big house, you may as well spend a few more pounds and get yourself a home mesh system if you're really a Wi-Fi who uses Wi-Fi quite a bit. Now, for argument's sake, if you're looking to up your game and get yourself a much better system, then you can get something like this Tender Nova setup, which is the MW3-3. That means you're getting 3 of these little pods, and these 3 little pods will be separated all around your home and basically give you a much better, faster Wi-Fi coverage, and you'll get better download and upload speed through Wi-Fi. It's all geared up for Wi-Fi. They do have Ethernet ports in the back, as you can see here. I have covered mesh systems on this channel before, so if you're interested in seeing some more mesh stuff, then let me know in the comments section, or more Wi-Fi stuff, and I'll definitely cover those for you. I've sort of moved away from the product stuff a little bit, but this is more tech stuff, so I wanted to sort of bring this to your attention a little bit. This is more state-of-the-art stuff, and it's not that expensive. You can see here £65.99. I've seen this as cheap as, you know, £40 sometimes on offer, which means you're getting this for like $40, which is, you know, like dirt cheap for 3 pods, and it will cover the whole house. You can see here covers up to 3,500 square feet, which is pretty decent compared to that little tiny repeater, which won't even do a percentage of that, really, to be fair. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button and hit the bell notification button and click all to be notified when we upload new videos.